Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. I'm your host Rob, and this video we're going to discuss the announcement made a couple of hours ago of X-Men Age of Apocalypse, or actually I think it's just X-Men Apocalypse, which is going to be released in 2016. Okay guys, welcome back. So many of you know I've just been putting up some comments on my other videos and just got home a little while ago. And you know me, I'm an internet troll. I love to do my research. And a lot of you probably know this by now because as far as I know, it was announced about 4 hours ago. But I didn't see anybody bring it up on any of the threads, so I figured, you know what, maybe there's some people who don't know about it yet. But apparently Bryan Singer tweeted that 2016 will be X-Men Apocalypse. Whether or not this is going to include the character himself or just be an end-of-the-world scenario for the X-Men universe remains to be seen. Shortly after his tweet, it was reported on Mojo, I think it's Movie Mojo, that it was going to be released May 27th, 2016. Now, we know that obviously next year is going to be Days of Future Past, and it's very likely that that could lead into a scenario where the X-Men meet up with the infamous Apocalypse from the X-Men universe. Now, I think if this is true, which I'm sure it's true. I don't think Bryan Singer would tweet that if there wasn't anything already in the works. And when you think about the success of the Marvel Phase 1 with, you know, X-Men, the Avengers, Thor, Iron Man, so on and so forth, and now, obviously, DC trying to establish their own run heading towards the DC universe. As you know, the actress who's going to be playing Wonder Woman was recently announced. And I think her name is Gal Gadot, something like that. Well, she's the girl from Fast and the Furious who hooks up with Han, I think, in the 5th movie. So she's going to be playing Wonder Woman in the Batman Superman movie. Whether or not she actually shows up in her costume is another thing. But now we see that these superhero novelty movies, and I've called them novelties because these movies have been blockbuster movies for the last 10, 15 years. When you think about Spider-Man, the original X-Men series, the Spider-Man reboot, obviously Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, the Avengers being a huge hit. So now, obviously, it looks like 20th Century Fox is going for one of the more popular comic book series in the X-Men universe, which is the Age of Apocalypse, which obviously the villain comes out and the original X-Men come back to fight him, which is, I think, Jean Grey, Cyclops. I think they mentioned there was Iceman, Beast, and possibly Angel. And that's another thing. We also know that Apocalypse played a big role in the development of the Archangel. And that's the character I really, really liked from back in the day. And he didn't get any justice, in my opinion, obviously, in the 3rd X-Men movie. So it'd be nice if this is something that's going to be surrounded, if this is something that's surrounding the actual character Apocalypse, and not just calling it Apocalypse because that's the scenario they're going to be in, then I would love to see the Archangel come out. So whether or not it's the Apocalypse character or just an Apocalypse scenario, obviously I think we will probably find out during X-Men Days of Future Past. I'm sure we're going to get an end credit scene. I'm sure they might even do something similar to what the Avengers did when they showed Thanos. But now this is kind of cool. Now we're starting to see some of these major villains come to the forefront because that's something I've been dying to see. Some of the more sinister major villains. You know, I would even love to see if they make if this remake of the Fantastic Four comes through, I would really love to see them honor Doctor Doom with a much better presence than he did in the other movies. So, and it'd be great if someday we can see Mr. Sinister. That's another villain I really liked. And another major villain that obviously the X-Men had to deal with. So, but I'm going to put the link in the description. This was reported on IGN about 4 hours ago. So I will share the link in the description if you haven't heard about it yet. If you have heard about it, tell me what you think. Are you excited about Apocalypse? How do you feel about him as a villain? And it's been a great couple of days with all this news. The Spider-Man trailer came out this morning. We got some more X-Men news. We got the Godzilla trailer on the horizon that should be debuting no later than next Friday in front of The Hobbit. So very exciting times, very exciting to get all this kind of news heading to the end of the year and rolling into 2014, where we've got a really good set of movies to look forward to as compared to 2013. 2014 is going to trump this current year. You know, we got in terms of superheroes, obviously we have Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which looks excellent. We got the Amazing Spider-Man, we got the X-Men, we got obviously Godzilla. There's a couple of other movies in there that we don't even really talk about. Pompeii, I'm looking forward to checking out. That's starring Kit Harington from Game of Thrones. He plays Jon Snow. If you haven't seen the trailer, go check it out. I think it looks like a pretty cool movie. And you know what? And we'll definitely discuss what we got to look forward to for 2014. I think I'm going to make a video about that. Maybe some other movies to keep an eye out for other than what's obviously coming out. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to share that information with you guys for those of you who don't know. And for those of you who do know, please, I would love to hear what your thoughts are about that and how you feel about maybe potentially the big enemy Apocalypse being in the next X-Men movie. That's it for this video, and I'll see you for the next one. Take it easy.